Hello. So, you're never going to believe I've just made another double cock up in that I've already made this video once and I've sat here talking to myself for 20 minutes and then realised I didn't put it on video. So when I hit the button, I was just taking a picture of myself, and then I sat here and just talked away to what I thought was you for about a quarter of an hour, and it wasn't. So, first apology. Second apology, this is not looking good. Is that you've been asked to come and watch this video if you've bought a Benjamin Bunny Office 2017, just released. Probably bought it in the last 4 days. And what happened was we had my supplier contacted me on Saturday offering me the new Benjamin Bunny, one of my suppliers, and I bought it straight away. They sent it on Monday. So I then listed them straight away for sale, and then realised over the weekend I hadn't put them on our own site, and thought I don't want to upset our own members of our own website. They're not going to be too happy if they see it advertised on eBay and it's not on our own site. So then I put it on our own site, and then I thought, we've got 16,000 Facebook members, they're not going to be too happy if they want it, and we've not told them first. That's part of the reason why they're on our page. So it's because it was a rushed weekend trying to do other stuff, and it was my weekend off. So I put a note on Facebook and directed people to the listing and so on, and we've been selling them like hotcakes for the last 4 days. We are the only people that's had them advertised on eBay for the last 4 days. So we've had every single sale. And as you can imagine, the till has gone bananas. It's gone nuts. Sorry for the face, by the way. I'm in a lot of pain. I've got a molar here that's just wiggly, 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 about to come out, and my front tooth is wiggly, going to come out. So I can hear it reverberating. So you might be able to, sorry about that, I can't do anything about it. And I can't go to doctors, dentist, because I've got to sort all this out. This is going to take us days. So then they contacted me on Monday. They'd sent the other one down to me, and they've got another one. Do I want to buy that? So I've had that as well, because the sales have gone through the roof. So I thought, well, I might as well get it, because we're going to sell it, and we have been. And then the first parcel arrived today, and when we opened the parcel this afternoon and sat down to start furnishing the orders, because we've got all of the orders printed off ready for Benjamin Bunny, so all we've got to do is wrap, pack, put a label on, post. And we checked the bag, and it was full of the tail of Peter Rabbit. There's no Benjamin Bunnies. I've contacted my supplier, and my supplier has apologised profusely, and they've said they've made a mistake. They thought it was Benjamin Bunny, and it's not. And not only is this not Benjamin Bunny, but the second bag that I've bought is also not Benjamin Bunny. And I've been clear with my communication with them to make sure that they haven't got any Benjamin Bunny, and there is none. So this has put me in a horrible position, because I don't mind selling stuff I haven't got. I don't mind taking advance orders. That's why we have an advance order page, but it's done properly, it's done to the best of my ability, and it's organised and it's controlled. Whereas something like this is totally uncontrolled. When it goes bananas because people are buying it because they want it tomorrow and next week, they're not buying it with the intention of placing an advance order and giving you time. You know, people like you've bought it because you're expecting it within a few days. And I'm sure some people are going to say that I shouldn't have advertised them for sale, but there's a huge part of me that just, I've wrestled with this all afternoon. You know, was it right to advertise them for sale? Was I wrong to do that? Well, I bought them on Saturday, and I bought them over a text, and I bought them in good faith, and I bought them from someone that's never made a mistake before. So when my supplier says I've got Benjamin Bunny, I believe my supplier. I get that they've made a mistake, and I understand people making mistakes, just like I've made a huge blooming mistake. But once I'd bought them, in my mind, I've bought them, I've paid for them, they're mine. So even though they're not quite here yet, they're arriving on Tuesday. So yes, I'll get ahead of the game and advertise them for sale, and before any, because now I'm thinking, well, if these are out and I've got them, then someone else has got them as well up there, and I want to be the first one in, so I'm advertising them for sale, and I am the first one in. And for the last 4 days, I've creamed it as far as the sales are concerned, which led to me waking up this morning almost wanting to jump up in the air if I could and click my heels together, because, you know, for once in the 4 years we are absolutely first on it. Brilliant. And I was big smiles. I don't look like it now, but yeah, I had big smiles. And then when I got the package and we opened the package and we saw what was in it, oh my God, catastrophic is an understatement. The work that this is, the workload, everything, the administration, dealing with you, dealing with all of you, sorting out the refunds and all that sort of stuff. Oh dear. So I come up with a couple of ideas. I don't want a refund through PayPal, and the reason I don't want to do that is because every time I do a refund, or any person does a refund, there's an invisible, you can't see it, but you get like a black mark behind behind the scenes, if you like, on eBay and PayPal and Amazon. So I really don't want to set myself up for that. We've got a really good rating, and we're a top seller and one thing and another, and as much as I've made an almighty cock up here, I don't want to get, I don't mind a slap over the wrist, but I don't want to get penalised too much if I can help it. So if you'd like a refund, I'll send you the cash. That's got to be better. That way you've got the full refund. I won't gyp you for anything, including the postage, obviously. If you want a refund, it has to include the postage. So whatever you give me, I'll give you back, and I'll give it back to you in cash, and I'll send it to you. So that's one option. Option number one is a refund. Option number two is that we do take advance orders, and if you're not bothered and time-wise is not an issue to you, then and you want me to just keep you in the list for when we do get them, because as soon as they come out, we will get them. It's just that these ain't them. So I can just keep you there in the list, and you can just trust me to send them to you. I've got everything printed out, all the labels and people's addresses and everything. Then that's no problem. And every single one of you that say, yes, I want to stay in the list and I want you to send it to me when you get it in stock, I will send you 2 for every one that you bought off me. So if you bought 5, I'll send you 10. If you bought 1, I'll send you 2. If you bought 50, and there is someone that bought 125, in his case, I'll send him 250. If you bought 30 off me, I'll send you 60. However many you bought, I will send you 2 for 1 if you want to just wait and just let me process it as and when I get them in. I shouldn't think it will take more than a couple of months, a month. I don't know when they're... Trouble is, whenever they release them, if they released them into circulation today, they wouldn't actually hit the streets and our pockets and change and shops for a month or 2. You know, it takes a while to filter through from the mint to the security cores and the warehouses and the vans and the banks and all the rest of it. Anyway, so that's option number 2. Option number 2 is I'll give you 2 for 1. Option number 3 is that if you want to have something else instead from a list of uncirculated coins, I will give you 3 to 1. So that list is there. I don't know if you can see it. You might want to pause. I don't know if you can print, but pull. You know, you can pause it and then write them down or read the list. But I will read the list with you. So you can choose from the Town of Peter Rabbit 2017 this year, as we know. I just got another bag of those. 150th anniversary coin 2016, the Peter Rabbit 2016, the Squirrel Nutkin 2016, the Tiggywinkle 2016, all in uncirculated. Falklands War of Fox, that is this one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a lovely picture, the old War of Fox. I've got these uncirculated in 2004 and 1998. Oh, it's hurting, sorry. Isle of Man Sheep Ram, I've got a few of these for 2017. And the Isle of Man Milner's Tower. Now, the Sheep Ram I've got for 2017, the Isle of Man Milner's Tower I've got for 2012 and 2014. You can also choose from, come on then, Casper's wants a bit of attention. You can also choose from the Battle of Hastings, Team GB, Battle of Britain, Shield, now the Shield 50p, which they've made since 2008. Do you want to be a star? Since they've made since 2008, I've got in uncirculated condition 2008, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015 fourth portrait, 2015 fifth portrait. So, I've got an itch. So, your choices to help me get out of trouble and also keep you happy, because the last thing I want is unhappy customers. I know you can't please everyone all of the time, only some of the people some of the time, but I want to do my absolute best to rectify this mistake and keep you as a happy customer. So, your choices: cash refund, 2 for 1 on the Benjamin Buttons when I get them in, or 3 of any of these uncirculated coins. Now, how do you let me know? Well, send me an email to ianplambert@icloud.com. That's IAN, P for Papa, LAMBERT. Ian P. Lambert@icloud.com. Make sure you put something in the subject line. Don't send an email without putting anything in the subject line, because they just go in the junk. So email me and tell me the name and address that's on the label, because I've got them all printed off on address labels, and we've all marked them all as shipped, printed off, ready for today to wrap them, put the label on, send them. So what I've got is the name and addresses, and it will help me considerably on the admin side of things if I haven't got to chase you down through one of the sales somewhere in the records. So bear in mind that if you bought it and say your name is Diane Smith, but your partner's name is John Roberts, and although you're emailing me as Diane Smith, the name and address might be John Roberts, because it was bought on your partner's account, if you see what I mean. So give me the name and address that I've printed off from the sales record. That's what I need. And tell me what you would like me to do. Would you like a refund? Would you like 2 for 1 and therefore keep you in the list? And when I get them, they will all be uncirculated, you can guarantee that. Or do you want 3 uncirculated for the price of each one that you paid me? And if so, tell me which off this list of the coins that you want. So, if you bought 10, then I'll give you 30. If you bought 2, I'll give you 6. If you bought 1, I'll give you 3. If you bought 5, I'll give you 15. So you can choose from this list. I won't really make any money out of this, but it will allow me to break even and not make too much of a loss. Obviously, the more refunds I have to give back, the more loss I make, because I'm refunding the money in full, plus the postage, plus I'm also paying, swallowing the eBay fees and the PayPal fees. So this is not going to be cheap. Whatever I do is going to cost us more than £1,000. But we've got to fix it. I've let you down. Someone letting me down has ended up meaning I'm letting you down. And this is to a huge degree. Like I say, whatever I do, it's going to cost us more than £1,000. So there's so many sales. So why don't we try and turn what is a catastrophic bad thing into something good for somebody? And you know, there's a way here of some of you I know will go, oh, result, yeah, I don't mind. I'll have 3 coins, all uncirculated for the cost of the 1 coin. I don't mind that. Well, the more of you there are, the more of you that end up having a good deal, and therefore your feedback will be good. I would ask you, please don't give us negative feedback over this. It is a genuine mistake. And I really, really would be grateful if you didn't give us a negative comment. You know, if I've come up with something and you're not interested in any of these options, that's cool, that's fine. I'm approachable. Talk to me. Tell me what else can I do for you? You know, is there something else that you want? Any of the other coins, any of the other coins, Parachute, Victoria Cross, Team GB, Boy Scouts, Girl Guides, vote, anything.